Hello everyone, welcome to the beautiful Kauai, Hawaii. I'm Ed.
And Mai, welcome to our channel, Ed and Mai, WanderFree Retirees.
Today is our first video on this channel, so we just wanted to introduce ourselves, give a little background about who we are, and talk about a bit of a crazy and big decision we made in our life.
Yes, it's really a big decision.
Yeah, so a little bit more about me. I've lived in Wisconsin my entire life. I'm in my mid 50s, and up until a year ago, I had never even left the country.
And I'm born in Laos and moved to Thailand as a refugee on age 1. And then we moved to the United States in 1984. So I'm a little bit familiar with Thailand.
Yeah, so that big decision that we made, that we were talking about, was to retire early. And the bigger decision was to retire to Thailand.
That is really a crazy idea.
So, why did we decide to retire early and move to Thailand? Well, just like everybody, we were kind of getting bored and tired with our daily routine. You know, working 8, 9, 10 hours a day, coming home, cooking, eating, sleeping, repeat. And then on the weekends, all we did was chores and housework and shopping. And, we were just looking for something a little bit different. We certainly weren't financially set to retire, not in the US anyway. And so that's where Thailand came into play because it's much more affordable living there.
Yeah, so we take a leap of faith because tomorrow it's not a guarantee. So we figure, why we want to wait until we're 65 to retire? Why not now? So we decide to take that leap of faith and retire early while we're still young and we're still able to travel and enjoy all this beautiful place.
Yeah.
And so early February, we take a trip, 2.5 weeks trips to Thailand. And we loved the culture, the people, and the food. And we see how everything so affordable. That's what we make the decision.
Yeah, it was a great trip. We really learned a lot, and it really helped us feel better about the decision that we made. And when we tell people about this, one thing that always comes up is, what did your family think? So yeah, that was a big thing. That we talked to our family. Our parents definitely are worried. They're moving to another country. Is it safe? Retiring early? Do you have enough money to live? All those things, but we keep reassuring them that we'll be okay. And you know what? If things don't work out, we can always come back to the United States.
Yes, we can always come back if things don't work out.
Yep, and we have several kids, and they're all very encouraging. They're excited for us to do something unique and different in what we want to do. Obviously, there's a sense from both sides, us and them. We're gonna miss them. They'll miss us, but we plan to come back regularly to visit, and hopefully they'll come to visit us. So yeah, once we got back from that trip in February and we saw how affordable everything was, for the next month or two, we really started talking more about, is this really something we can do? Can we retire this early? We're in our early to mid 50s and not financially set.
Yes, a lot of talking going
Yeah,
on.
and then probably in April or May, we decided to do it. And boy, once we made that decision, everything just went so fast. We started talking to a realtor. We told our family. We told our employers. We started working on the house, and we decided we're going to sell not just the house. We're going to sell everything: our house, our cars, our furniture, everything. We're just keeping the things that can fit in a suitcase, and then a couple tubs of memorabilia that we just want to keep. And yeah, it just went so fast. And
Yeah, just think about we are in our 50 and how much stuff
Yeah.
we get. You don't even know until you go through stuff. So
Yes.
it's really crazy for the last couple, 3 months or so.
Right. We might make a video in the future just to talk about that process because it was so much work, and to get done with it, it was such an accomplishment. It felt like because it was so much work. But so we ended up selling our house like a few days after we put it on the market. We got an offer and we closed on our house in early September, and that coincided with our last days at work. We retired in early September as well, and now here we are in Hawaii in October, and we're starting our journey.
Yeah, so while we done with our work in September, we want to spend some time with our families. Because we like Ed said, we've been working Monday through Friday. On the weekend we have chores, so we don't have time with our family. So we, as soon as we retire, we want to spend some time with our family in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and in Georgia.
Yeah, and so what's next for us in this channel? So we're going to go after Hawaii. We're going to Thailand for about 6 weeks just to check things out. We're not moving there yet, but we're going to go check things out for about 6 weeks, and then we're coming back to the U.S. and we're going to be in Florida for about 3 weeks to spend Christmas and some time with our families, and then we're going to jump on a cruise ship for about 2 months in the Caribbean. So we're going to be living on a cruise ship, going to Caribbean islands for 2 months. And then we're going to get off the ship, and we're going to come back to our home area, Minnesota and Wisconsin, because we have a daughter getting married. So
Yes.
we're going to be around for that.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. And then we're going to head back to Thailand for a couple months only again. We're not moving yet. Checking things out again. And then we're going to
Going to a European cruise.
Yes, we're going to go to Europe for 2 months on a cruise ship again. So we're going to be on a cruise ship for 2 months throughout Europe. And in September, we're going to get off that cruise ship. We're going to head back home to Minnesota and Wisconsin because our youngest son is going to get married. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot of traveling during this time.
Yeah, so what a busy year we have planned. But after our son's wedding, that's when we're moving to Thailand. We're going to pack up and head to Thailand, and we're going to look for an apartment there at that point. And
Yeah, hopefully to get a yearly
oh my
list.
God, there's a bird walking right in front of us. Welcome to Thailand. I mean Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah. So, and then if you will wonder, you guys be low with money. You know, we are not. We're just ordinary people, live paycheck to paycheck. But we paid this.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So whenever we tell people our plans for the next year, they're like, "You guys are rich," and we're like, "No, we're not." We were just lucky enough. We paid for most of this next year while we were still working. So when we move to Thailand next year, that's when we're really going to be living on a limited budget and living our new life. But in the meantime, we're going to travel the world and take you along with us.
So we do this channel. It's a documentary our stories and share with our families and share our experience with you. We have no skill at all about YouTube channel, but we are hoping to learn
Right.
day by day, and hopefully the next couple video we would do much better than this one.
Right. I mean, a lot of people we told our story about, they said you should do a YouTube channel because that is unique. Not many people are brave enough to do what you guys are doing. So that's what we're doing. We're going to do a YouTube channel, just document the story. And like Mai said, we have no skill at this, whatever. We have never did this before. So hopefully each video gets a little bit better throughout the journey, and hopefully you're there with us. And what kind of things do we expect this channel to be over the next year? Well, we outlined what our travel plans are for the next year, so we're going to take you along with us, show you all these cruises, and show you where we're going. But once we get to Thailand, then that'll be a different journey. We're going to show you what it's like to retire early, sell everything, and live in a foreign country and still be residents of the United States, but
Yeah.
living internationally and living frugal because we, like we mentioned earlier, we don't have a lot of finances.
Yeah, we don't.
So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna live frugal. We're gonna live in a tropical country, and we're gonna take you along for the ride. We'll share our finances. We'll share everything about the country, and of course, we'll share the food.
Yeah, I mean, I love the food, yeah, especially the fruit. They have so many tropical exotic fruit. So we're gonna take you along and hope you enjoy our adventure. And so if this sounds interesting for you, please join us, follow us, Ed and Mai WanderFree Retiree, and subscribe, like, and share.
Yeah, so thanks again for being here today. Please do subscribe, and why don't you leave a comment? Tell us where you're watching from.
Yeah, will be great. Where you watching from, and let us know.
All right, thank
Yeah,
you. We'll
thank
see you
you.
again soon.
Yeah, thank you for watching us, Ed and Mai WanderFree Retirees.